Hello and welcome to my show today, my channel. And on this show today, we want to talk about gay people. That's what we're talking about. So I guess some people are surprised that I'm talking about gay people. And what I want to talk about gay people is something lovely. I want you to, uh, I want to let you know that me as a person, I love you, gay people, and Jesus loves you as well. You know, Jesus loves you, and I loves you as well. You know, and then, but that's not what I want to talk about. Not on the uh, Christian part I want to take today. I want to take the part of, raising a family as a gay couple. You know, there are lots of gay people in the world today, and gay people form have become, will I say, a vital part of our community wherever we are. You know, we accept them, they accept us, we live together. So that's the situation on that. But what I want to talk about is the hunger for children. Every couple all over the world, whatever gender, whatever sexuality, they all have this desire, or some have the desire to have kids. And it's about children that I want to talk about today. That for gay families. Now, there are two ways, or maybe there are more than two ways, I don't know, but the one I know is that there are two ways to get a baby as gay parents, as gay couple. One is by surrogate, and then the other is by adoption, So, especially the men, you know, who are gay couple. But the female gay couple can also have that same desire to, maybe one of them don't want to get pregnant, the other can, they can adopt children, or they can use surrogate. Some of you don't understand the word surrogate. Surrogate is legal. It's simple. It's something that you like get a woman, maybe a woman who is married or have children, or a single woman. It's probably legal. You get them to have a baby for you, and then they give the baby to the family, and that's it. So it depends on the couple though, if they want to keep the relationship going between them and the surrogate mother. So that is just it. And then the other one is adoption. And adoption is when you go to an adoption agency, or you can go directly, depends on the country where you are and the laws that are prevalent in such a country. You go there, you talk to you go to orphanage homes, and then you talk to them, and then you start the adoption process. It takes a long time and a whole lot of money sometimes, but at the end of the day, you will bring that happiness home to your family. So those are the two ways that gay couples can have children. So now the child is in your hands. With the child, there was no textbook that came with the child. There's no instruction manual to say this is how you take care of the children, especially the male gay couple. There is no manual. And so you have a little baby in your hand, and you are like, what am I going to do now to change the pampers, to, and to also go to work? It's not easy, you can ask for help, by getting a helper, a house help. You can get help, and a woman preferably, to take care of your house, and also to take care of the child. So the child will grow up nicely, and then, with a woman's touch, if you know what I mean, and then with the wisdom of a woman, and then as even as a man, the wife can also take care of the child, you know, to feed the child. That is if they want to, you know, but they can also get help. That's what I'm trying to say. So you can get help, or you can take full responsibility of taking care of that child. But if you're working and at the same time taking care of the child, it might be a bit hectic for you if you adopt a child that is very young. So on taking care of the children is what I want to talk about. If it's an adopted child, it's much easier because sometimes the child is already a year old, or baby. You just get formula and, you know, take care of the child, and the child start growing. But I want you to know something, that every child that goes into every family, every parent must take those children as project. That child is, apart from just being a part of your family, they are your project, as in you are to take care of those children that are with you. It's not just about giving them food and a shelter. No, that's not it. That is not just all that there is the duty to perform to children from that are given to you by God. You know, the opportunity you have to have children around you as to be a part of your family. It is not just giving them food and a shelter. No, it has to do with also molding them to be a great a big part of the society, a good piece of the society. You know, like I used to say, the smallest particle of a nation is a home. A home, that is where the whole thing starts from. A bigger as a nation, but the smaller particles that makes up a whole full nation is a family. So if you do not train that one child well, definitely the child will grow up and turn into something else against the society. The society might not, you know, enjoy that child, you know. So that's what I'm trying to say. The child might not be able to fit into the society if you do not handle them nicely. So I'll just go through what I wrote about taking care of the children, you know. Take every child as a project, just as I've said before. Every child that comes to you, take them as a project. At a very young age, you can know if a child is good at anything. If you look at the world today, most of the people that grow up to become great people, they were brought about by their parents. Take a look at Michael Jackson. They started as a group, help of their family, of their parents. Look at Beyonce, the superstar musician today in the world. Who took care of her? Who brought her to light, as it were? Her parents. Most of these kids, super kids you see on TV and on YouTube and all over the place, they didn't start, they couldn't have been able to make it on their own. It was their parents that took them as a project. Start teaching them. If you want the child to go this way, teach them. But do not force the children to do what they don't want to do. That's what I want to also chip in. So, love the children. That's one point. Love them. Show them love. Don't just, you know, love them. Show love to them. Show love to them. They know when you love them. They know when you don't love them. Don't adopt one and then when you adopt the second one and then you start treating the first one badly because you know there's the second one now that has taken over your love. No, show to all of them equal love as much as you can. I know you will have your preference among your children, but do not show it, or else you're going to raise a child that have will I say inferiority complex, a complex of, oh, my mommy didn't love me, my mommy didn't treat me nicely, so they won't expect anyone else in the society to treat them nicely, and then they start shrinking in their hearts, you know. They start going in, you know, start going down and down. They start having low self-esteem, and which is not a good thing, you know. So that's one thing I want to talk about. And then the other thing is, do not force them to take a profession that you like. Oh, I want you to be a doctor. I want you to be a nurse. I want you to be an engineer. If you don't be an engineer, you cannot say, be my child. My child cannot be a musician. My child cannot be a sociologist teacher. My child cannot be a this or that. No. Leave them to be what God has ordained them to be. Look at the Serena, Venus and her sister, the basketball the lawn tennis champions. It was their parents that helped them. As soon as she took the bat, from that day, you know, it's been winning all the way. If the parents didn't buy that bat, how were they going to be able to succeed as much as they did? You understand? So in as much as you are to take them as your project, do not force them to go into professions that they are not supposed to go into. And to gay couples, do not also force them to be what they are not supposed to be, as in, don't force them to be gay. That's what I'm trying to say. Do not say, they must be gay, they must walk in the same road that I walk. No, your parents didn't force you to be gay. So do not force your children to take that same path that you have taken. Leave them to discover their own sexuality. Leave them to embrace their own sexuality. That is the way life should be. You understand? So that is what I just want to talk about today. And the other thing, please don't beat kids. I will say it to every parent all over the world. Do not beat your children. Time out, yes. Sit there. Don't go anywhere. Yes. Talk to them, yes. But do not use a cane or corporal punishment. No, any form of corporal punishment, or treat them so badly they never forget it. They will never forget it in their whole life. They will never forget it. It's a childhood memory you are creating for those children. So create a good one. And then as gay couples also, I want to ask you to also, those baby photos, keep them. Those birth certificates, keep them. They want to see them when they grow older. As they are young, as they're small, take them photos, you know. Keep those photos for them. When they grow up, they say, who is that? Oh, it's me. Oh, look at when I was younger. Look at when I was a child. You know, it brings a whole lot of joy. You know, you are able to see. And then maybe when when they also have their own children, they'll say, look at me. She looks like me when I was younger. You know, you understand what I'm trying to say. So those are the things I want to talk about today. And that is where I want to bring today and end my little talk. So if you are a gay couple, mwah, I love you all. Okay, take care of your family, take care of your children nicely, and may God be with you and help you and make you to succeed in your efforts to raise a family, good to bring up children, nice children on the earth. Some of the things I'm saying are written in books and they ask you to buy, but I'm giving it to you as it is, as it comes to my heart, you understand? So please, you can also get books on parenting, but one thing I want you to take from this program today is that do not force them to take the path that you have taken in embracing their own sexuality. Leave them to choose a path for themselves. That is all I just want to say in all this that I've said today. Okay? Happy family. Take care of yourself. God bless you. Okay? From me to you, God bless you. Thank you very much and God bless you. Bye. Bye.